Welcome back to another edition of PAX Predictions. This Saturday we have UFC 279. This is probably going to be the last time we see Nate Diaz step foot in the octagon. This is like his farewell fight, his farewell pay-per-view. And what better way to do it than it is against Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat the Wolf Chimaev, which is considered to many the boogeyman of the division, the boogeyman of the UFC. Let's face it, not a lot of people are giving Nate Diaz a fighting chance against Khamzat. He's a plus 1,000 underdog or something like that. Khamzat is like minus 1,100. And we see why. Nate Diaz historically has struggled against guys who like to wrestle. He lets them take control of the fight and doesn't really get hurt, but never really has a chance to win the fight. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I do have Khamzat Chimaev winning the fight. It is one of the important factors that you have to consider. It is a 5-round fight. Chimaev hasn't had a 5-round fight, and he looked like he struggled a little bit against Durinho on his last one. You know, he looked human, if you will. Nate Diaz, you shouldn't underestimate him at all. You know, he's one of those guys that could land punches. You're going to take him down, but he's going to get up. You know, he's got unlimited gas tank. He's got some of the best cardio in the UFC, even at 37, 38 years old, however old he is. But, you know, let's just enjoy it. This is going to be his last fight in the octagon, and he's going to move on to different things. I'm sure we're going to see him in the boxing ring against one of these YouTubers. So let's enjoy this one. I have Khamzat winning, but it's not going to be as a dominating fight as you guys may think. I think we're going to have a competitive showdown, and you never know. It's fighting. Anything can happen. Moving on, we have vsliang versus Tony Ferguson. That one's going to be... I'm excited about that one, but I'm not too sure about Tony Ferguson moving on to the 170-pound division. That's tough because he's been struggling at his regular welterweight division at 155. You know, he hasn't had a good run. His trajectory has been on the decline. He is getting older. He's already 39, close to 40 years old, and it's not the same. And then after that knockout against that brutal kick against Chandler, I don't know how he's going to come back. And I don't believe going to 170 is a good idea because he's not one of those big guys. I think that might be his natural weight class, but I don't think he's one of those guys who cuts a lot of weight even to make 155. You know, he's pretty tall. He's 5'11". He's got good reach. But vsliang, I mean, he looked like a strong fighter. Don't let that Khamzat Chimaev fight fool you. I mean, this guy is still dangerous, and Tony is reaching the end of his career. So hopefully Tony can pull something off. If we get to see the old Tony in this fight, I do give him a chance. You know, we get to see the Tony that just feels comfortable in there, and he gives us a lot of volume. He could win the fight, but if we're talking bets, I'm taking vsliang, and this is not financial advice. The last one, we got Kevin Holland versus D-Rod, I'm sorry. Daniel Rodriguez. Watch this guy fight a couple times. He's Mexican American. You know, he's fun to watch. His style is perfect to fight Kevin Holland. But if they're gonna go toe to toe, I mean, Kevin Holland is he's a knockout artist. You know, he struggled a lot with guys who wrestle, with guys who like to take you down, and even that he's already corrected that part of his game. He went into a wrestling gym. I forget which guys he was training with, but he really fixed his wrestling deficiencies, and he showed it in his last fights. And then we're talking about standing up. I think he's going to have an advantage on D-Rod. And D-Rod, you know, he's a Mexican warrior. He's going to come forward. He's going to scrap. He's going to exchange. And I think Kevin Holland is going to get the better of those exchanges. You know, I think he's stronger. He's a bigger guy. He's got the longer reach, and he's got the youth in his advantage. So I'm going to go Kevin Holland on this fight. And this right here concludes our prediction for UFC 279. And please follow, please share, please subscribe, and we will continue sharing more content. Peace.